How's it going? I'm Jared Gillis. Welcome to another All About RVs, where we really love to share with you the things that we've learned about RVing. So tutorials and tips and reviews of products. And so today I'm at the Quartsite RV Show. The Quartsite gathering is just absolutely mind-boggling massive. I think they expected like over 150,000 people to come to this area. They got a bunch of events, bunch of gatherings of different groups, and so there's this big RV show. So lots of booths, lots of things, lots of products. So I thought it'd be fun to go through there and see what kind of stuck out. What are those things that kind of catch my eye and are interesting? So that's the plan for today. Before you get into the trade show, they have all these rigs up front. So in case you're not happy with your rig, or if they want to make you discontent with a rig, these are the ones to tempt you with. So let's head into the trade show. There is a lot going on in there. There's so many things. Everybody wants to hand you a pamphlet and a paper, and there's all kinds of things from jewelry to toys to batteries to towing solutions. There is just a lot going on in there. So let's talk about some of the things that stood out to me. We can't do a full review on all these things, but let's hit some highlights. And in later videos, we're gonna come back and dive into some of these things deeper, because a lot of these things are worth mentioning and talking about and understanding. First on my list is the Hughes Autoformer. I think that this might be one of the most misunderstood products. Is what it does is it's a way to protect your RV electrically. You can have surge protectors, and this one actually has a surge protector built in, but what it does is it protects your RV from bad voltage. If you have too low of voltage coming into your RV, it makes things more difficult to run. They have to work harder, they overheat, it wears them down like your AC. You don't want something like that wearing down. So what this Hughes Autoformer does is it takes the voltage coming in and the amperage, and it decreases the amperage a little bit to be able to boost that voltage to where it's at a great, safe operating voltage for your RV, so that things can operate as they should and function properly. So really neat device. There's a lot going on in this device. I think it's a quality product that's worth talking about if you're interested in something like that. Another thing that was there was actually quite a few booths of them, was tire pressure sensors. So if you wanted to be able to get a hands-on look and kind of see what they look like and what they would look like on your dash, or like Tire Minder, if you don't want to put one more thing on your dash, I totally get that. They have the smartphone app that will alert you if you have any issues, so it's not an additional device that's sitting on your dash. So nice being able to put hands on to a bunch of different ones to see what you might like and the form and functionality of them. So tire pressure monitors was a good thing to look for there. Now this next one might be a little bit strange, because it's not like you can swap it out on your RV if you already have one, but I'm hoping that more RV manufacturers will switch to this kind of construction. And this is the Azdel sidewalls. Now, if you haven't heard about those, let me give you a quick rundown on sidewalls and RVs. So usually on your RV, you have the like fiberglass typical on the outside, and then you'll have Luan, which is like a real thin plywood, and then you'll have your framing insulation, and then the inside. What this does is it replaces, this is a little sample of it, it replaces that Luan, and there's so many benefits to going with this. It's lighter, it's stronger, it won't warp under different circumstances, no mold. It doesn't degrade in water. You can see this one that was sitting in water for a long time. The wood is degrading, the Azdel is not. So there's no delamination with this. It doesn't delaminate. Water doesn't affect it. So there's so many good things about this. I hope to do more information on this, because I want more manufacturers to go with this kind of product. I think it would be great for the industry. There was a handful of generators there. Onan was there. Well, Cummins was there with their Onan generators. Briggs and Strat was there. They had 3 different kinds. So whether you're looking for be able to have that hands-on experience to see, do I want one of the smaller ones that's easier to lift? Do I want one that's going to have more power? They even had this new one that was there. It was the P4500 that hasn't even hit the market yet. So that generator is pretty quiet. It's the P4500. It's a 4,500 watt generator. It has a CO2 shut off, so if the levels get to an unsafe level, it'll just shut itself off, which is a nice safety feature. It's nice to see some of that innovative product coming to the industry, so pretty slick. This thing, even outside in the wind, it really wasn't that loud. It was actually a pretty impressive generator. I'd love to put it through the paces and do a full review on it. But this one's coming to market, I think, just in the next month or so. So neat to see new innovative things that are coming out soon. Truma was there again this year with their tankless water heater. I think this is one of the highest end tankless water heaters you can get. It has functions like an easy descale solution. It has like an additional cylinder in there so that the water temperatures are extremely consistent out of this. You can use it more like a typical water heater. So nice to see a product like that. I think it's a very nice high-end product if you're going with tankless. Now the last one's kind of just a fun one, not exactly specific to RVing, but kind of interesting and kind of fun. They have this bike that folds up into a backpack and it unfolds pretty quickly, so pretty interesting. I know this wouldn't be for everybody, not everybody would like it, but it's really quite phenomenal that they're able to get a bike that can go 15 miles an hour with electric, with lithium battery and the electric motor in there, and you can go, I think it has a 10-mile range. So pretty impressive. They're able to pack all that into such a small area. It's just something that you can pack onto your RV and not have to worry about a ton of weight, a ton of space. So pretty impressive. It was called the Jupiter bike. Neat to see somebody thinking outside the box for something like that. That almost looked like glasses when it was all unfolded or something. I'd love to try and ride one. It would just be fun. One more thing with this event is there's so many RVers there that it was fun getting to meet some of you and be able to talk with you, and it was really a privilege to get to meet you. So remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And if we don't see you on the road, which some of you I saw on the road this week, we'll see you in the next video.